Good afternoon. I'm Father Jim Pera, and I am coming to you live from my office in truly beautiful downtown Traverse City, Michigan. Here on Christmas Eve with our penultimate, because I think we have one more before the New Year edition of Comfort and Courage, our Thursday stream of prayer and inspiration and support. And I've told y'all a couple of times that we've got some interesting new ideas coming in the new year for what we're going to do here together on Thursdays. And since then, I've normally been doing the daily office from some communal book of prayer. Today, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to read you a poem. I remember back when we first started Comfort and Courage on Thursday nights, in the midst of the earliest and, I wish I could say scariest, but I think that maybe we've gotten a little numb, but the scary of COVID has gone nowhere. But anyway, I used to read poems, and I read a number of poems by Maya Angelou. And I don't know about your family, but I know in many families they read the night before Christmas, somewhere around Christmas Eve or shortly there before. And I think we'll probably read the night before Christmas, but the poem that I make sure to read my child, usually several times in the run-up to Christmas or during the 12-day season after that begins on December 25th, that I feel like is a culture we seem to have forgotten all about. I read this poem by Maya Angelou, which she wrote for the 2005 White House tree lighting ceremony. And just evoking that idea, the 2005 White House tree lighting ceremony evokes for me this reality that whether it's the truth that we've all gotten crankier with each other, or whether it's the truth that the world has gotten harder, or whether it's the truth that we've just revealed some infections that were there the whole time that we were all able to ignore handily. 2005, it seemed easier for us to all to come together and, I don't know, tap into this sense of season, this time of gratitude, and share values that I still believe we all hold on some level. So I'm going to read you this poem by Maya Angelou, Amazing Peace. And the version that I have for my child has these wonderful illustrations, and I don't have those here, and it would probably violate all kinds of copyrights if I did. So I do invite you to look it up on YouTube, hear the poet say it herself, or go to your local bookstore and have them order you the illustrated children's version. It's the one with the gold cover. There's a couple. In the meantime, let's light a candle. I need a new candle. And let's take some breaths. Oh, and let's try to breathe in the goodness of this season. And now my prayer with you today takes the form of a poem. And if you have anything that you need us to pray for or remember for you as you navigate your way through this season of joy and melancholy for so many, go ahead and drop it in the comments or even email me at rector@gracetc.org. It's RECTOR. Know that you'll be in our prayers and that we'll reach back out to you as best we can. Amazing Peace, a Christmas poem by Dr. Maya Angelou. Before I begin again, I invite you to close your eyes. And since we don't have any sweet illustrations, perhaps even better, because you'll sort of be unled, think about what images or feelings happen to you as we listen to this poem together. And you could put those in the comments too if you choose to do so. Thunder rumbles in the mountain passes, and lightning rattles the eaves of our houses. Flood waters await us in our avenues. Snow falls upon snow falls upon snow to avalanche over unprotected villages. The sky slips low and gray and threatening. We question ourselves. What have we done to so affront nature? We worry God, are you there? Are you there really? Does the covenant you made with us still hold? In this climate of fear and apprehension, Christmas enters. Streaming lights of joy, ringing bells of hope, and singing carols of forgiveness high up in the bright air. The world is encouraged to come away from rancor and come the way of friendship. It is the glad season. Thunder ebbs to silence, and lightning sleeps quietly in the corner. Flood waters recede into memory. Snow becomes a yielding cushion to aid us as we make our way to higher ground. Hope is born again in the faces of children. It rides on the shoulders of our aged as they walk into their sunsets. Hope spreads around the earth, brightening all things, even hate, which crouches breeding in dark corners. In our joy, we think we hear a whisper. At first, it is too soft, then only half heard. We listen carefully as it gathers strength. We hear a sweetness. The word is peace. It is loud now. It is louder, louder than the explosion of bombs. We tremble at the sound. We are thrilled by its presence. It is what we have hungered for. Not just the absence of war, but true peace. A harmony of spirit, a comfort of courtesies, security for our beloveds and their beloveds. We clap hands and welcome the peace of Christmas. We beckon this good season to wait a while with us. We Baptist and Buddhist, Methodist and Muslim say, come, peace. Come and fill us and our world with your majesty. We, the Jew and the Jainist, the Catholic and the Confucian, implore you to stay a while with us, so we may learn by your shimmering light how to look beyond complexion and see community. It is Christmas time, a halting of hate time. On this platform of peace, we can create a language to translate ourselves and to each other. In this holy instant, we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ into the great religions of the world. We jubilate the precious advent of trust. We shout with glorious tongues at the coming of hope. All the earth's tribes loosen their voices to celebrate the promise of peace. We angels and mortals, believers and non-believers, look heavenward and speak the word aloud, peace. We look at our world and speak the word aloud, peace. We look at each other, then into ourselves, and we say without shyness or apology or hesitation, peace, my brother, peace, my soul, peace, my sister, peace, my soul. And I'll add an amen to that as we celebrate this season together. Thank you, Dr. Maya Angelou, as you look down upon all of us. Thank you for your peace, and thank you for your joy. Oh, and I invite all of you, however you keep this season, whenever we will see each other again, whether it's on Christmas Eve or during a Christmas service in person or online. May the peace of the Lord be always with you. Remember that you are loved. And Merry Christmas.